How's it going? How's it going? We're going to be playing some more Fable Anniversary. I'm going to try and finish off the ending DLC in this one stream. That means collecting all the keys, uh, running back through Albion, all of Albion, to make sure that I've opened all the chests. I'm pretty sure I have. Up to where we are. I'm pretty sure I've actually opened up every chest. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I believe I have, actually. But we're still going to have to run through everything and make sure that we have before I can even open up the final demon door. Because I'm not going to open up the final demon door that takes all of my silver keys until I open up everything that requires a silver key. So, that's just something that we're going to be working on. Bam. Okay. We ended the last stream at Lost Bay. We just got to Lost Bay. I couldn't remember the name of it. I couldn't remember. I just know that we left Hook Coast. We took the boat journey, and now we're here. And there's a chest over on my right. And we have the Sword of Aeons. People talk about, like, the hero having a sister or something. I remember that she died in the fires of Oakvale. That's just what I remember. 30 keys? Oh. I know I didn't have 30 keys, but I wanted to just go up and select that anyways. This is right here. And I mean, if you've played Fable 2 and 3, you know that I'm right, that we don't have a sister. I can't believe they get weaker. Imagine that. Imagine, like they ain't got nothing like this. Fable 2, Fable 3, they ain't got none of this, like, really badass fucking cool magic. Have you noticed a theme, like a trend in all of these games series? Like, these first ones, they have like a whole bunch of spells and really cool shit. And then as the series progresses, we start losing spells, and we don't have access to all of that really cool fucking magic. "200 years ago, a war broke out between the temples of Avo and Skorm. The holy warriors flew the banner of their righteous god and mirrored the demonic look of the Skorm soldiers in order to strike fear into their enemies." I mean, it sort of does it, but not like a lion's head. And the sword. The Sword of Aeons. God, I remember when this thing did like 2,000 fucking damage. Oh, those were good days. Wait. Wait, we can mod this one. Oh, okay. After I get 100% achievements, I'm gonna look for mods that restore the damage of the Sword of Aeons and, I guess, buff Avos tier. I mean, you don't have to. But I know for a fact in like the first edition of Fable, the Sword of Aeons did 2,000 some odd fucking damage. I don't remember the exact max that could honestly be achieved. Oh, don't fuck with me. We did it. We've achieved sliding status. Ah, damn it, I broke it. I broke the thing that I broke and it fixed it itself. Damn it. And we have to come back here anyways. So even if there's like one or two things I missed, I'm not too worried. I'm really just looking back and thinking, I sure hope I didn't miss a key somewhere on the mainland. I can lay in another hit while they're being hit. I have not really ever thought about it. Let me try it. Oh yeah. Yeah. This sword and Avos tier, they swing really fucking fast and I love it. They're fucking vicious. Did they miss? Oh, they missed. I was just looking away. Ah. One more hit. One more. Bam. Son of a bitch. Yeah, 19 damage. And one more hit. No, okay, it takes 4. We're gonna go up this way in just a minute, I believe. So I'll continue to the Archon Shrine. Orcon's Club? Orcon's Club, that's right. That's fucking right. Often mistaken for a hob, and sometimes as a baby troll. Orcon was a diminutive warrior who shunned society and lived in the mountains. Enemies would sometimes laugh as they saw his small form changing towards them with his club in hand. It was usually the last thing they did, because they got smacked with whatever the fuck that is. A stick with some metal. I don't think there's anything to dig around here, but there is right over here. Or it's fishing. Now we have more health and magic.
There you are. So how was the cruise? Me? I'm more of a teleporter girl. Good thing your seal set the local ones off. I've managed to get a good look around, and this pile of stones might be worth investigating. See all those inscriptions? I'm heading back to the guild to work on the translations. You should carry on to Snowspire and speak with Scythe. He's waiting for you. Catch you later.
There we go. Oh, we're fucking right. Let's fucking do this. Bam. Now I have even more magic. I don't think anything can break through the physical barrier that we have.
Welcome to Snowspire, hero. Walk with me. Speak of your journey. Summoners have reached Hook Coast. Then there is less time than I thought, and I have much to tell you. I arrived here many years ago, when the guild believed Jack of Blades would use the Snowspire Oracle in his search for the sword. Now it is we who are in need of its wisdom. To speak with it, we will need the glyphs of inquiry.
I'm gonna see if
They were
anyone...
hidden in the Age of Archon by 4 acolytes, who buried them deep in the haunted necropolis. I will send word to the necropolis guards to grant you passage.
I'm gonna see if anyone's actually made like a real Sword of Aeons, like a real Sword of Aeons, just look-alike, just a decorative sword, or the real thing, out of real fucking metal, top grade fucking metal, the meanest fucking metal. It bends before it breaks, and it breaks before it bends back. Yeah. What's he gonna
The
say?
Snowspire villagers refuse to leave the city walls while summoners roam free. They fear the bronze gate close to Archon Shrine will open and bring about the apocalypse.
So what you're saying is I should slaughter this village and own all of this. I'm not the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. Never mind. We don't have to do that. I don't have to slaughter the
I
village.
think we can do a special
I was just
offer for you, sir.
thinking of how cool it is to own all of these homes. It's just fucking... It's fucking cool. Alright? Now we need a mod. Now that modding is like a thing that can happen, I'm gonna look up mods that actually allow me to
How may I help you today?
mods that will allow me to. I'm really trying to refine the idea.
Are you looking to make a purchase?
Essentially, like, run this town. Like, new kinds of like recurring quests would become available. Like if you own like all of the things in like a town, you own all the buildings, anything that could be bought and
Stay within the law.
is part of the checklist. It has to be on the checklist. Once everything is off the checklist,
Looking to...
it like
I
unlocks
think we can do a
like
special offer
recurring
for
quests that you
sir.
get to fucking do. Obviously, if they sell any one of those buildings, well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a mod that requires the hero to run around any one city and town, let me refine the idea a little bit more. The hero goes into Oakvale. Whoever is capable of modding and enjoys doing such a thing, would place down a character somewhere that is like kind of obvious, but not like just like right in the way, but like, you know, like a good placement, and they would start some kind of quest that would allow the player to like become the mayor of that town. And what you would have to do is you would talk to that NPC. It could even be like a time-based thing based off the days, like if that's a possibility. And then like every 30 in-game days, this NPC shows up. And then you get to talk to them. They'll be like, hey, we're having, the town is trying to elect a new mayor. Are you trying to run for it? Or do you want your name cast in? Or something like that. And the player would select yes. And upon selecting yes, they'd be given like a time limit based off of how many... Well, they would be given a specific time limit, maybe based off of like the town itself. And you would run around and do something similar to showing off the trophy. like when we're showing off the trophies for like gaining the renown and stuff like that, it would be very similar to that. They would, we would have to show off maybe trophies that are relative to that area. So in order to honestly become the mayor, like they wouldn't ever elect the player until after you defeat Twin Blade at the bandit camp, and then you have the bandit seal, and then the guy shows up and he's like, "Oh, are you running for mayor?" And then you'd be like, "Yes," and then you'd run around with the bandit seal, and you'd show that off, and then the people would cheer, and you'd get so many votes, and then you'd become the mayor, and in becoming the mayor, you have some bags of money that drop. Somewhere around. Something like that. Maybe you could get like a renown booster. Like it boosts the amount of renown you get by like 10% for every mayoralship. So for every town that you become the mayor in, for 30 days, you get like a 10% renown boost. Anyways, that's just something I was thinking of, and I probably gave people enough time to read that staff. The Jackars. Fish. I was looking at the cost, and I was about to say, wow, that does a whole lot more damage, apparently. I mean, I'd be cool with that. I don't have no problems with it. I just think it'd be funny. Ah. Now we get to... That other one comes back, right? I didn't actually look.
No, you wouldn't get me
No.
near that necropolis.
No, it doesn't.
It's
Oh,
great.
son of a gun. No, we'll get into that. We'll go to the necropolis. We'll go slaying some shit.
Sorry, no weapons. Put it away. Good.
We're going to start over this way, and we're going to
George Paladin.
work our way around.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm pleased to serve you.
Nice. And we have the Scythes outfit. That one's really cool. I wonder when I sell shit here. Am I supposed to sell shit here? I am supposed to sell stuff. Like an iron longsword. And a steel great mace. And obsidian stuff? Absolutely. Let's get rid of all that crap. We still have to get Scorm's bow. That's something that still has to happen. I wonder if my Oakvale wife will finally just leave
The
that
sword.
town with me
You have
and
the sword.
just go over to the temple. Me and my wife there, and then I'm not gonna like sacrifice her in some terrible, awful way because she just refused to leave the town. She wouldn't follow me from the beginning. Go and get sacrificed. And so, just thinking of how I want that Flame Assassin's outfit.
What's going on?
Don't worry about what's going on.
Guards.
No, you don't need no guards.
I don't understand. Why'd you do stuff like that? Guards.
Can you... They can see that there's shit in there. Now wait, hold on. Hold on, expressions. Alignment. No, shit. Oh, fucking shit. Expressions. Alignment. I was gonna apologize. But instead I was just stuttering trying to
Ow.
get to the apologize to apply it down there so I can be like...
Let's have a look at your face.
No.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. The apologize. The apologize thing. It's just, it's
Sorry. Sorry.
so
Sorry.
powerful. Especially when you have renown and you're like
Sorry.
aligned with the good side and they just let you go. I'm just robbing her.
Sorry.
I'm just robbing.
God.
I'm just robbing.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, but I said sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, but I don't get it.
What do you mean?
Sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry, but I don't get it. You could get into trouble.
That's better.
Before we fight the end game boss, I am going to like run around and do shit. Like get the 2 wizard hats, the light and the dark. Bam.
I was just looking at my Twitter.
You're sure to find something to suit you.
That's cool.
No, you wouldn't get me near that necropolis. Too scary.
Nice. I mean, there's never anything in these. Yeah, no, there's not. Absolutely nothing. I've already
I
checked that.
can't believe it.
Check
After
that one.
centuries, the northern wastes are open again.
So I believe we have the whole outfit, right? The whole fire assassin. Oh, I should be using Aeon's armor now, I think. I think now is when I use Aeon's armor, right? No, I'm still missing the chest piece. The assassin's outfit. And the whole thing? Yeah, we got the whole thing. I'm gonna keep using Thunder's armor. Because I think Thunder's armor is the coolest. That's my opinion. We also need to eat more. See, a healthy diet keeps you healthy.
Remember, stay legal.
Exercise.
How goes it, Paladin? Paladin there?
No, we've already been here. We've already been here. Doop 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 doop. Already did things there. Alright. Going over here. This is the pub. Let's see what they're selling.
Ready to
There's
help.
some Snow Spire beer. 50 beer.
The
I'm happy with
tavern's
that.
fabulous, isn't
Oh,
it?
I don't think I've
Thank
ever
you very
seen
much.
anyone
Coin
so
golf,
fabulous.
play it here.
What the fuck was the achievement for
A beer
the
would
games
be
thing?
nice. A drink for me, please.
Oh, I've heard all about your latest quest.
A beer, if you don't mind.
I want a beer,
Thank you.
please.
Oh, I just fucked that up. No, I fucked that one up even more.
Lord Paladin.
Ow.
He really is quite impressive. Beer?
I will find a way.
Beer, please.
Go,
A
go.
beer, if you don't
Damn it.
mind.
Give me some ale.
Thanks so much.
Stop,
A beer
stop.
would be nice. I think a
Damn it.
beer.
Took us over a beer, will you?
Thanks.
All right, hold on, hold on. There we go.
Thank you.
I know all about your quest,
Beer
sir.
would be nice.
Paladin, eh?
I think I might
That's
drunk.
Paladin, is
Him.
it?
Wow. Here.
I like a
Oh, I
beer,
can't believe that.
please. Oh,
Thanks
with an
very much.
umbrella in it.
Do I get one of the hero dolls from this? Pretty sure I do, right?
I think somebody's quite one drink.
Thinking about it.
You're famous.
Oh, get me a drink. Any drink.
Oh, lovely. Marvelous. Lord Paladin.
Oh, thanks.
Damn it. Oh, we didn't fail though.
Wow. Wait till I tell the girls who I saw. Oh, I've got to give up drinking. Thanks so
Oh,
much.
beer would be nice.
I'd like a cold drink, please.
It's you. la 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 la. Lord Paladin. Oh, very merry.
Coin golf, play
Master,
it here.
always a pleasure.
Oh, son of a bitch. Well, it'll be easier. Go and sleep in this person's home.
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to call the guards if you don't
Sorry.
go. Yeah. Right.
Leave. You are not welcome.
There we go. We got the shirt. Fucking missed. Oh, I didn't miss that shit. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Oh, look.
Sorry.
Look. I said I'm sorry.
Apology accepted, mate.
Ah, it's just so ridiculous. There's no way. Don't worry about that Jack of Blades armor. There's no reason why I have it. All right, we got the whole fire assassin's outfit. happy about this.
Oh, yes.
Alright. Now to the necropolis. After I go this way. So I can pick up this. Bam! The Demon Warrior Helm. Or Daemon Warrior Helm. I don't know. 200 years ago, the evil Demon Warriors... The Demon Warriors flew the banner of their evil deity and terrorized all that came in their way with their infernal, beastly visage. No, I still can't see past my gauntlets. The bow is definitely better for actually aiming. Swear to God, if that's like a dig spot. What fucking keys am I missing? What keys am I missing? I'll have to go back through. I know that we get some silver keys in this area, but I don't think we get 7. Or 9.
Yes. Si told us to let you in. Well, I guess you better show him through.
Yeah, nice try, Mungo. It's your turn, and you know it.
Ah, nuts. All right then, follow me. Right, that's as far as I'm going. This place ain't safe, you know. The old town's full of ghosts. Folks say the poor beggars don't even realise they're dead. Anyway, take care looking for them, glyphs, they're called, right? You're not the first one that's come rummaging for pieces of carved stone, you know. The others found more than they bargained for, though. Rotting corpses, a lot of them now. Anyway, have a nice day.
Like hiding in the corner or something. Nice. I haven't done the fishing competition yet, and I think we get a silver key for that. I didn't actually look at how many I had right there. Like 22. $24. Okay, 6 more. 6 left. 6 more keys. Do we have it? Do we have enough? Tell me I have enough. Tell me. It doesn't take keys. This is the armor, right? This is some kind of armor? No, the Ages of Might. What am I thinking of? That thing. That's what I'm thinking of. This is what it was. Hell the fuck yeah. I'm so close. So fucking close. No, I think that's the one armor I'll even dare replace Thunder's armor with. The armor that's inside of that. Oh, damn, Balverine took so long I started digging a fucking hole. Oh, son of a bitch. Fucking god damn it. God fucking damn it. I actually thought I was gonna stop for one brief second. I'll get this. There we go. put up way less of a fight that time. Wonder what it is. A fish? Yeah, just a fish. Just a damn fish. There's another Balverine. Thinking that's gonna be doing something. You know, I don't ever use the frying pan. I don't ever use it. Never. You know what? I think I gave it the appropriate augmentations. And so I'm ready. Nice. Get an achievement for it. Hell, fuck yeah. It doesn't do the damage I was imagining it fucking did. What did I do wrong? Did I do anything wrong? Did I do something wrong here? I thought this thing did, like, glorious amounts of damage. Or is that just, like, the base Fable? And this one was updated to be more... less powerful. Because I have all the clue scrolls. I'm pretty certain that's all you had to do. And if you dig it up anytime sooner, it doesn't have the augmentation spots. I believe that's how that works. It's the only thing that has 4 augmentations. If I remember my Fable anniversary correctly. It is, in fact, the only thing, the only weapon that has 4 augmentation spots. Clubbed to death. Like they went to the club and they kept partying? Like that kind? Bam! Gonna see if I can keep holding them in that death animation. Damn.
This is solid. Well done, collecting those gifts.
I could barely hear him.
You should come back to Snowspire now and see if we can awaken the Oracle.
I actually should check the Hero Guild to see if it has any quests going. I don't think it does. I believe it's possible the quests are over. It's too bad it doesn't tell me if any are available. Nope, absolutely none available.
Scythe is waiting for you in Snowspire Village.
You've come to the right place. Oi! Stop being so annoying, you runt!
I'm gonna go to the shops and buy more will potions. That's what I'm really looking for is the will potions, but I'm gonna probably pick up other stuff along the way. So I can just keep making the character worth more. Like I said, we own all of Oakvale.
I've got my eye on you.
I sure hope I didn't break this. And
I was just looking at my twig service.
end up making it so that I never get the merchant back here. I'm hoping that's not the case. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my god. I remember one of the glitches from the old Fable is that this guy could disappear forever if you end up killing him. In order to like buy the shop itself, he would disappear and never come back, and then like you'd never get to fucking buy any more of the emeralds and stuff that are worth quite a bit. Alright, one more time. We'll have like 1 million. I'll be happy. We'll have over 1 mil? Hell the fuck yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Nice.
Must be true. You're alive and Jack has been beaten?
Yep. Jack was beaten. Beaten down. By the Solace Greatsword, if I remember correctly. Right? Use that one.
You murdered your own sister?
I have to go back and check the video to actually even fucking remember what I beat him with. Oh my god. I don't know what sword was in my hand, but whatever sword it was a damn awesome weapon. I don't even care. Drink that whole bottle of fucking vegetable juice. I felt good when I woke up. When you drink
Hello,
fucking
sir.
8 servings of low sodium vegetable juice, you'll end up feeling real fucking good the next day. Your body's gonna be like, you've supplied me with everything that I could have asked for. I was trying to think of some Godfather lines.
Greetings.
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
3 more.
No, you wouldn't get me near that necropolis. Too scary.
Can I sacrifice her? Because we did the one thing that we needed.
Present?
Oh, you want something?
All right then. I don't know what I'd do.
Oh, you want
without
something? I got something for you.
Thank you.
A wedding
How
ring.
Lovely. It's a dangerous world we live in. You're still in
I was just thinking.
How
I was thinking.
nice.
Hey,
You are so nice.
We almost have 10,000 items.
This is great.
This woman is making me lose
That's
more.
so sweet of you.
Paladin, eh?
Thank you.
No, wait, get back. I had perfume. No, you were stinky. Like my feet used to be. Oh, she has nothing to say to that one. Okay, we're going. I'm leaving now. I'm going over this way now.
Have a nice day, Wolf.
You see, in the beginning of my Fable playthrough, I wasn't evil. It was just that my feet stank, and it made the ground smoke, some kind of red smoke. It was smoldering with some kind of red mist was trailing. It was the stank of that feet of them feet fungus. Of those feet fungus. I don't know what to do. I do know what to do. We're gonna save. I think I might have enough books. I might have the right books. Not necessarily enough books. I think I have the right books.
Oh, hello, forgive me. I'm Mr. Gout, the headmaster of the school here. Not that it's much of a school these days, the way Lady Grey keeps slashing our funding. Can you believe she sold half our library? As if mansions were more important than the education of our children. Anyway, if you could donate any suitable books you find on your travels, you'll be doing us a great favor.
Oh,
Any books for us today, hero? Oh, look! Ah. Today's lesson will be on how to make friends. This fine hero has just given us a good example of how to make friends by donating this book to the school. Helping people out and giving presents are both good ways to make friends. Can anybody tell me another way to make friends?
Sir! Sir!
Yes?
Tell them you'll smash their teeth in if they won't be friends with you.
Yeah.
No, Billy. Threatening people is not really a good way to make friends with them. I think we need to work on this some more. Do you have a donation there, hero? And the story of Jack of Blades should keep the little ones in line.
Absolutely.
Thank you, hero. I'm sure we can put this to good use. Who's the red-robed warrior that brings death and destruction to all of Albion?
Jack!
Who's the legend in the mask with the strength of 10 heroes?
It's Jack!
Who's the demon that stalks in the night, dragging their children into hell?
Jack?
Some say that Jack of Blades has lived forever and is not of this world. But there are those who claim it is not Jack, but his mask that we should fear, and that many men have worn it over the centuries. Whatever the truth, it seems Jack has escaped death once more. Who can hope to defeat him now?
Nice.
Ah, hello again. Have you found any interesting reading material? Oh, The Other Land looks like a charming story. Thank you, hero. I'm sure we can put this to good use. 'Twas in the latter days of the kingdom old that a boatload of travelers, wheat and rice, fleeing our land for fear of the sword, discovered an island that was true paradise. There were they welcomed by the native folk, with gifts of fruit and fowl and pig and trout, and a strange kind of ale brewed from egg yolk that the refugees drank till it knocked them out. Soon they were stirred from their peaceful slumbers by the splattery coughs of their gracious hosts, who had taken ill and were dying in numbers of colds their visitors had brought to their coasts. Ere long, the kindly natives were all but extinct, and as they knew not how to gather nature's bounty, the fate of the foreigners to theirs was linked. They died of starvation, though surrounded by plenty. A few local survivors did their paradise rebuild, erecting this time a great fortress in the sand. It would stop them once more getting killed, lest those bad people from Albion return to their land.
Oh no!
Ah, hello again. Have you found any interesting reading material? Why, this book would be perfect. I've yet to meet a child who isn't fascinated by dragons.
I sure hope
Thank you, hero.
it's just like auto-selecting the right books to give us like both the dark and the light wizard hat.
A
I'm
long
hoping.
time ago, well before the age of the Old Kingdom, the skies of Albion were full of fearsome, majestic dragons. They flew wherever they wished, ate the people's livestock, rained down fire on their villages, and distressed their damsels. Then came the kingdom of Archon, and with it heroes who hunted the dragons for sport, almost driving them to extinction. Before long, every home in Albion had dragon scale curtains, dragon claw back scratchers, and dragon foot paperweights. The few remaining dragons fled to the northern wastes, and there they remain to this day. Though they are nowhere near as powerful now as they once were, they still represent a hero's ultimate test.
I hope he doesn't see
Even
me.
teachers need to sleep sometime.
Oh, of course you have to sleep. And I have to roll around in this bed until I can get those fucking hats. So yeah, I woke up halfway through the night. I woke up, had to go and sleep in the other bed. That's how serious I was, sweating and rolling around, trying to fucking just get this done. Where you at? Fuck is that teacher?
Oh, I hope he doesn't see me.
Damn, I was trying to catch him.
Ah,
Got him.
hello again. Oh, the children are always asking me about the arena. Oh, they'll love this. Ah, it lifts one's spirits to see a hero take such a keen interest in education.
Come on, give me both the hats. Come on. Come on, I did it right.
How many of you have been to the Witchwood Arena?
I thought right there was where I was gonna get
But
it.
have you ever stopped to look at the statues in the Hall of Heroes? Some of the greatest heroes in Albion's history are celebrated there. Mighty champions who conquered the arena and the people's hearts. In the days of the Old Kingdom, heroes would lead their fans into battles so they could see their skill and bravery in combat. But all too often, spectators would find themselves torn limb from limb by balverines, or caught in the backwash of a hero's spell. And so, the arena was built in Witchwood, to give heroes a permanent stage on which to fight their duels without endangering the audience. Creatures are brought there from all over Albion for heroes to face, and the battles get more elaborate with every year that passes. But one rule remains unchanged. Should either hero wish it, the final battle between them can be fought to the death.
What was a sissy like you doing at the arena?
Any books for us today, hero? A love story.
I hope he doesn't
How
see me.
sweet. With a title like that, I'm sure this will be suitable for the children.
Probably not. No.
I hope you reconsider. It's for a good cause after. Have you changed your mind about that?
No.
Maybe you have. History is an important part of our curriculum here, so the.
Yes.
Why don't you stay and listen, hero? It's never too late to learn. Can any of you tell me who built the ancient pillars at Lookout Point? Yes?
The people in the Old Kingdom, sir.
That's right.
I'm almost certain
They
we can get
once ruled all of Albion, and the ruins of their cities can
both of the
still
wizard
be found
hats.
wherever you go.
We just have to
The kingdom was founded by a great lord
give
named
the
Arthur,
right selection
who
of
united
books.
Albion, using the power of the Sword of Eons. But over time, the sword
And then we could get
began
both
to
of the wizard
corrupt him,
hats.
and the kingdom fell into darkness.
I fucking remember something like that.
Strange monuments were built.
And if I'm wrong,
to focus the
it's a sad
magical
day.
power of the kingdom, and terrifying armored figures were summoned to guard them. But at the very height of its power, the old kingdom collapsed, and Archon and his sword disappeared.
Yeah,
What
we
happened to
can.
them?
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
I never done
I've got my
nothing.
eye on you.
Let's see. The final volume of the Great Creatures of Albion. It lifts one's spirits to... Thanks to this kind hero, today's lesson is from Volume 3 of the Creatures of Albion. If trolls ruled the land and dragons the skies, then the mighty kraken are masters of the sea. A few men have ever seen a kraken, and fewer still have lived to tell the tale. Since before the times of the Old Kingdom, these terrifying creatures have lurked in the seas that surround
Oh, it might have been
Albion.
hero saving.
Their tentacles can grow to be over 100 feet long and are strong enough to crush a ship like kindling. A brave sailor once drove away a kraken by hacking off one of those gargantuan tentacles. But to kill one of the beasts, oh, that would truly be a heroic task.
I never done
I don't suppose you'd be willing to part with that book.
No.
Do you have any other books you could spare? What's this? A pale Balverine? I hope it doesn't give them nightmares. Thank you, hero. I'm sure we can put this to good use. There was once a lord who thought himself good with an arrow, until people saw that his lies ran right through to his marrow. Many months in the cells of Bargate he spent, plotting his redemption. Once he was free, he hunted all evil without exception. One day he met his match, a foul and mighty Balverine. He did not die from its bite, but his curse was obscene. He became one of those creatures, and pale as snow was his fur. To kill him came then a red-caped woman, a true connoisseur. A silver arrow pierced his blackened heart and sent him to his grave. And so he died in infamy, without the acceptance he craved.
If he sees
Have
me,
you changed your mind about that book I asked you for?
I think that's a good warning
Do
story.
you have any other books you could...
No,
A little
don't go
macabre, perhaps?
messing
but,
around.
Please,
Balverines.
I do... Do you... Oh, Volume 2 of the... It lifts one's spirits to see a hero take such a keen interest. Now, let us turn to Volume 2 of the Creatures of Albion. Trolls are an ancient race formed from the rock and soil in which they were born. They have the strength of many men and can withstand all but the mightiest of blows. Get too close, and they will jump onto the ground with such force that the shockwaves can shatter a man's bones. But trolls are also slow, lumbering creatures and rarely move. So, if ever you see one, your best hope is to run away. If you're lucky, you won't be crushed to death by the boulders they throw after you. You have done our school such a great service. I don't know if we can ever adequately repay you. I do have a little something, and, well, I know it's not much, but the children think you'll love it. We used it in our production of The Mage's Apprentice, but it is a little large for our particular actors.
Nice. Alright, I don't know if we can get both wizard hats. Is there an achievement tied to the wizard hat? Any achievements tied to the wizard hat? I have to get both wizard hats. Um. Sorry, I want to just make sure that I'm getting as many achievements as I can in this one playthrough. Those ones are funny. Sorry, I was reading one of these achievements. It's just fucking hilarious. All right. Connect Xbox Smart Glass to Fable Anniversary. See, I don't know if that's on the PC version. I don't know. I don't know if that's on the PC version. However, I actually have Xbox Smart Glass. I think. I should still fucking have it. I downloaded it when it was still on the store. And I was about to go searching for it. YMCA. Yeah, we still have to go do the fisherman stuff. Nice. Okay, sorry that took so long. Really want to make sure there was nothing about the wizard hats there. However, I still wanted that because it's collectible. It's something to get. I end up having to... I still fucking get those red wigs. Yeah. Yeah. They're at the Lost Coast. Lost Bay. Snowspire, I mean. Snowspire. They're hanging over there at the Snowspire. Doo-doo-doo.
Careful.
Out of my way.
He's so scary.
Get out of my way.
Scary.
Get out of my way.
Great to see you, as always.
I want a beer, please.
Jeez. Just walking.
I want a beer.
Oh, it's still fucking night. We should probably have the map on right there.
I'm not with you.
Out of my way.
I think a beer.
Alright, fine. Fine. After you. Oh, I swear to God. Oh my God.
Weapons aren't allowed.
I wasn't going there. I was going here. Keep heading off that way. Bam. Oh, nice. Nice. The Prophet outfit is the outfit of those guys that we freed, I believe, right? Right. It's like the red guild outfit. The red guild outfit's so fucking cool. Is it the Prophet outfit? I apparently just went right past it. It's gonna be somewhere around here. Yeah. Nice. Nice. I was hoping I could get that one a little bit sooner, though.
Don't like this.
You have uncovered the glyphs. Very good. It is time we awoke the Oracle from its deathless slumber. O great Oracle, grant us the knowledge we seek. What evil rises in this land?
The prophecy is fulfilled. The guildsman is here. You follow the footsteps of the one who bore the mask you carry. Jack of Blades has awakened the dormant power of the Summoners. He has used the blood of your family to feed his new shell beyond the Bronze Gate. But now his soul mask is in your hands. You must use it to to feed the Archon's shrine and open the gate. Go now and face your destiny.
So, Jack has cheated death once more. Never have we encountered a being like him. I do not envy you. The Bronze Gate has long been a symbol of doom in this land. Return to Briar Rose at the shrine. Perhaps she can tell you how to use Jack's soul mask. I must return to the guild. May fate smile on you.
Alright, YMCA.
Have you heard? The Oracle is awake. I knew it wasn't a legend. I only wish I knew the expressions needed to question it. But wait, aren't you the one who found the glyphs? What are you waiting for? Use your expressions and ask it a question.
Oh, using the glyphs in my inventory? Something like that. And the expressions.
The sign of Yeron. You wish to know more about the people of Albion and beyond. I shall tell you about Whisper. The people of Albion can be fickle in their affections, and Whisper's inglorious defeat in the arena stripped her of any repute she may have once possessed. For many, she would never grow out of the immense shadow of her brother Thunder. And so she left our shores and set out.
I say if you can't beat him, join him.
She had last seen as a child. Her sea journey was once again beset with difficulties, and her ship was boarded by pirates. None of them survived. She arrived at shore she barely remembered.
She just needs
nothing but her own strength.
Badass fucking plate armor.
She is beloved as a true hero among her own people.
Someone should make a mod where Whisper has plate armor and she gets like 10 times the health. It just like... Yes, actually. Oh, and you could like increase her animation speed, like for the attacks and shit. Oh, you can make her like a real mean character to fight.
The sign of Kalran. You seek the lore of beasts and fiends. Perhaps you would like to hear the story of Balverines.
I think I've skipped the M.
The first Balverine was born of the bite of a creature far more terrible, the Balvorn, who dwelt upon this world when gods and demons were still the primary force. When men first started to walk amongst them, the Balvorn would feast on the flesh of thousands at a time. Only once did a human survive such an attack. He became the first Balverine, and his curse has survived to this day.
I fucked up.
sign of a Visto.
I missed the
The
M.
history of the land is yours to hear.
I missed the M.
Ah, it's been so long since I told anyone about the Archon. This age understands nothing of the old kingdom. Archon is a name that has passed down many generations, a lineage of powerful kings united by a unique bloodline, and by possession of the Sword of Aeons. When Jack found it, it was a ghost of the weapon it once was. And the name of Archon has become so detached from the realities of those kings that it is meaningless among the modern men. But the first Archon still casts his shadow in this world. A world that would not even exist had he not wrested it from the gods it belonged to before the age of man. Perhaps
Nope. Nope. Time to skip.
You can learn a...
Okay.
The life of a
Demon
rock,
doors.
endowed with consciousness, is never easy. But we all have a single purpose for which we were created. Mine is to collect stories, to be a keeper of ancient secrets past, and foreteller of terrible events future. That of demon doors is to safeguard the riches that lie behind them, and to invent games and riddles to test those who seek them. Croc, it they took their...
You can learn a...
Craw. Craw. Now we should get the YMCA thing, right?
Hook into when, but
Right.
you can...
Right? 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 I just did it. I did the YMCA. Just do it over here. Where is it? Where is it? There's an achievement attached to this. Doing the YMCA. I have to go searching. Although I sort of roughly remember where it was. Damn it. Few things are smarter in Albion than a talking stone door, so imagine a door that knows the YMCA. And that's what I just did. The Y.
I know. Some fun many years ago, a ship from the South Islands was carried upon a wave mightier than any dragon. It was a storm as none aboard had ever seen. The wave bore the vessel across vast expanses of ocean. As he swam, they heard the scream. It was 2 days before they reached.
Alright.
Perhaps the... Why didn't Majotna... I jacked them when not you... A mummy was dirty.
Apparently, I don't remember exactly what to do here. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out along the way. No. I'm eating all the tofu I have. I'm gonna see if that just makes me like super good.
Everything is fine and dandy for you, Steve.
I'm liking what the sword's doing there. It's really fucking cool.
I'm afraid you aren't supposed to use weapons here.
Do it again. Start doing it again.
You carry the oh so proud title paladin.
Follow.
Yay! Yes, I'll come with you. I'm getting tired of this.
Wait, no, I am. I'm max good. There's no more good points I can get.
I've got better things to do than this.
Right. Right. Where's my halo? Where is it? Well, thank you. I ate so much tofu right there. There's
Tired of this.
no way that I couldn't be super good. Only took like some odd amount of tofu. I want this guy to leave me alone. You want to leave me alone now, bro?
I thought following a hero would be more interesting than this. All right, I'll leave you then.
You carry the oh so proud
Who's this one?
Wonderful.
Thanks very much.
Paladin the Great.
Hey, glad you're still with us. These inscriptions are fascinating, you know. Everything indicates that Jack's new form will emerge from behind the bronze gate, and this structure is the key to opening it. But it looks like it'll take the souls of 3 heroes to activate the mechanism. These things are never simple, are they? It doesn't want just any heroes either. The first instruction calls for the King of the Arena, no less. I suppose you could chop your own head off, but then there'd be no one for me to order around, would there? Why don't you pay Thunder a visit? He knows the arena inside and out. I've checked with the guild and they say he's in Knothole Glade. You've still got Jack's mask, haven't you? Good. You'll need it to trap the souls. I still can't believe he might not be dead. Anyway, I better start researching the second inscription.
Yes, little hero, I'm back, and our business is not quite finished. You took my sword, remember? Have you any idea how many centuries I spent looking for it? But its work is done. Soon I will have power beyond your imagining, and you will be the first to die.
Now look, I won't tell you again. We don't need a hero. For the first time in years, we aren't being attacked
sieged, or kidnapped by anything. Now leave us alone.
You?
Oh, hey there, sweet cat.
You would come. I will take
What are you doing? Huh? What are
if
you
it will
up to?
get you out of my sight. We were
What are you
both
doing?
once called kings of the arena. But there have been many heroes in the past who have claimed that name. You should search in the bloody dust of the arena itself. They say the souls of past champions haunt it, resting in the place of their greatest achievement. Now go. Unless you're here to take my soul. I'm sure your lady would enjoy that.
Why go all the way to the arena? You have a perfectly good soul right in front of you.
I wonder if I could have talked to him right there. Huh.
Run! Run for your life! These things appeared in the cells and started killing everyone.
Afraid to fight another hero, were you? Very well. I have prepared some entertainment for you inside.
Wait. Wait. How's it going? Hey, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the Fable gameplay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a truly special occasion. Watch a hero ripped to pieces by trolls and Jack's very own minions. There is an important quest amongst us. More trolls. Can our washed-up ex-champion take this punishment much longer? Jack's lovely minions are back, and they brought some puppies for our hero to play with. Can our hero withstand another wave of friendly furry beasts? We certainly hope not.
Extremely unlikely that my shield ever gets broken through.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from sunny Snowspire, I give you Summoners. Minions and summoners pummeling a trip from the guild. Oh, was ever a sight sweeter than this?
I wasn't trying to do that one.
So, you found your first soul, did you? But the shrine is ever so greedy. It will want more before it's had its fill. I wonder who the next one will belong to.
Do you have that arena soul? Come back to the shrine and we'll see if it works.
I was just gonna see if any of those bodies somehow increase that multiplier. That would have been hilarious if there was just like something that they forgot, and it was just laying there, susceptible to being hit with force push. Bam. Let's see. No, they've left. I was gonna see if they would praise me when I got out here.
Can I interest you in Paladin there? I'm pleased to serve you.
It must be true. You're alive and Jack has been beaten.
Oh, it's nighttime. Damn it.
Over here! I need to speak to you. Oh, a hero, at last. It's my youngest son. He's been captured by bandits. I've told him never to go playing in the woods. They say they'll send me his head if I don't pay the ransom. Oh, why does everything happen to me? Why? They're holding him in a cave in Witchwood, those filthy savages. You have to rescue him. Here's the ransom gold. If you can kill the lot of them, it's yours to keep. Just make sure my son is unharmed. Oh, I must lie down now in my hut. This is all too much.
Hey, over here. So, you're off to free my little brother, are you? That's just lovely. Lovely. But you know, my father is a stupid old man. Can you believe he's talking of making the brat the next chief around here? We can't let that happen, my friend. It would be the end of this town. If you want to make some serious gold, bring the boy to me. I'll be waiting for you on the secluded path on the opposite side to the demon door.
I hope your visitors will.
Probably. I should go back and look. Hold on. Son of a gun. Take no damage. Don't let the victim get hurt. Kill the kidnapper's guards and the kidnapper. Alright. There's like no more enchantment on the sword. That's fucking cool. There's the demon door by Twin Blades camp that I still have to open up. We get a mace. The doll hammer, something like that. Something like that. Something along those lines. Regenerates magic. Alright, sell me some shit.
We think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
I wasn't looking for any of this.
I can't believe it. After centuries, the
Oh, that's some bullshit.
We think we can do a special offer for
I wasn't fucking prepared for that. It's bullshit. I thought it was like, once I got a little bit closer in there. I gotta resave. I gotta reload. Got to. Sadly. Sadly, I have to reload. Considering that's what just happened. I'm going to actually go and do that thing. Where is it? Twin Blades camp. The camp. There it is. I'm going to open up the that demon door. This is not my first playthrough. I had played this game on the Xbox 360. But it is my first playthrough on the PC, and so I thought that would be fun to stream, because I could earn some achievements along the way. Maybe show something, like some kind of strategy that someone hadn't thought about, that I've been holding on to.
What? Oh, you're not one of them, are you? My eyesight's not.
I used to play Fable, the original Fable when it was first released. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome.
One was a gallant knight. His plate armor was so shiny. Probably what did my eyes in.
After they released the Lost chapters, I was into that one. I was really disappointed that they lowered the damage of the Sword of Aeons, but you know, it makes sense for balancing reasons. Although it was still really bad fucking ass to have the Sword of Aeons when it did fucking damage.
Mage wore the darkest magical robes you ever saw. The last was a rogue, a bandit, bit like the chaps here. Where is the gallant knight I await? Ah, I recognize you, the gallant knight. Where is the evil mage I await? I recognize you, the evil mage. Where is the mischievous bandit I await? I recognize you, the mischievous bandit. My friends, welcome.
Alright, we have one more demon door. And that's the one for the silver keys. I mean, I could earn the achievement. I could save, open the door, earn the achievement, reload. I could do that. Or I could just wait. Yeah, the Doll Master's hammer. Nice. Quick fingers and an eye for detail were the Doll Master's trademarks, but only once did he use his skills to create a weapon. This was the result, as colossal as his dolls were delicate. Mana. Bam.
Enjoy the rest of the day, sir. I need to speak to you. Oh, a hero, at last. It's my youngest son. He's been captured by bandits. I've told him never to go playing in the woods. They say they'll send me his head.
Wonder what that actually just dropped for me.
Need a good sword to fight beside you?
Didn't show up on the screen. I think this is the one and only time that I actually want this guy to work with us here.
Need a good sword to fight beside you? Good day, hero. If you need someone to fight evil by your side, I'm your man. Excellent. There is true honor in work. When you're done with my services, just talk to me again. You have taken the right path in life, hero. I've got you covered.
Please.
Whoops.
No, please.
I'm pleased to serve you.
It must be true. You're alive and Jack has been beaten.
I'm ready. That's my man! Following. Woo!
You heroes always have to stick your nose into everything, don't you? Well, as long as you've got the gold, the boss won't mind. Go right in. Don't get any bright ideas, though. We'll be waiting right here.
Yes! Oi, stop it! I don't feel such power. Much obliged, sir.
Wonderful. That's just too wonderful.
Much obliged, sir.
Hey, what's the big idea? Attacking my people. The ransom just went up. Now hand the gold over. Any more of your funny stuff and the kid leaves in pieces. First you attack my boys, and now you won't pay? Oh, I guess you won't mind if we spill the kid's guts out then.
Wow, a real hero. And you saved me. I can't believe how lucky I am. Bandits and a hero in one day. I suppose we should get going then. That man you killed is starting to smell funny. I bet we see more bandits though, and they won't be happy you killed their boss.
Lead the way.
The light's hurting my eyes. I'm not missing anything, am I? Oh, this place looks exciting.
Prepare to fight. Let's move. Defend yourselves! You see something?
Oh, I was hoping to see those mysterious stones. Are we going to be home soon? I didn't realise those bandits had taken me so far away.
I've got you covered. Evil must be slain. For justice!
Find lots of things that want to kill us here.
Here he is. Prepare to fight! It was just a shadow. Evil must be slain. Following. Defend yourselves. Got you covered. Much obliged, sir.
Come on, we're nearly home. Nearly home now. My friends are going to be so jealous. Father says there's a demon who sells apples down there. Nice.
Oh, now! Opening!
Enjoy the rest of the day, sir.
Oh, my dear boy, you're safe. I was so worried.
It was brilliant, Father. I was in this cave, and there were all these bandits with these big swords, and then...
Stop, stop! It all sounds so horrible. You're never leaving my sight again.
Oh, Father, you never let me do anything fun. Can I at least get a pet Balverine, please?
A Balverine? Of all helpers. We'll talk about it later. Once again, our town thanks you. I just hope I never have to call on your services again. It's a terrible strain on my nerves.
I hope you can come and kill bandits every day.
What? My son did what?
Very cool, very cool.
I bid you farewell.
Oh. Let me up.
I hope this thing works. You need to release the soul from the mask and, well, your guess is as good as mine. I've never seen anything like it. It's like it's using the soul to power itself. Anyway, we figured out the second inscription. It says, the heroine. I can't think of anyone who fits the description better than Scarlet Robe, your mother. There's always me, of course, but as you can see, I'm still alive, and I plan to stay that way. You'll have to pay her tomb in Oakvale another visit. I know this won't be easy, but Scarlet was always one to make sacrifices, remember?
Ah, poor Scarlet. Hasn't she suffered enough? Would you really do that to your own mother? Take Briar. She is of no use to anyone. Something tells me there's going to be a lot of
to fight beside you.
screaming.
I know what you seek, son, but Jack has sent a legion of screamers to torment my soul. They won't allow me to leave, and now they will try to take you too. Jack's spirit is strong, and his new form is almost ready. But I sense how he fears you. Take my soul, and avenge our family once and for all. And make him pay, son.
We think we've deciphered the third inscription. Come back to the shrine and I'll show you.
I don't know why I walked through the doorway. I don't know why. Because we're actually going to have to teleport. I'm just going over all of the key locations and trying to make sure I can remember where all of them are. Says hard work. I didn't even have enough time to read that tooltip. I remember when tooltips were used to
I'm sure your mother would be proud.
help pass the time.
Now, there's just one inscription left.
On loading.
The oldest soul.
On the loading
But
screen.
we still haven't figured out who that might mean.
Oh, come. We both know who it is, dear Briar. You can't protect the old fool any longer. It's the guild master the shrine wants, hero.
Jack? So it really is true. He's alive, and still up to his old mind games. I hope the guild acolytes can come up with a better idea. You should go back to the guild and speak with them.
Oh, well. You
Sorry.
left. People running around with bits of old paper,
Sorry,
books flying
I was
everywhere.
looking at stuff.
And the
I thought I would just keep
guildmaster's only
playing.
gone and holed himself up in the guild woods. We're not supposed to let anyone near him.
We found it! The soul mentioned in the inscription. It must be Nostro. His soul has been trapped in the Litchfield graveyard for centuries. Our texts suggest it should be in the graveyard circle, you know, where you found the tunnel to Bargate Prison.
Catching souls? Never heard such nonsense.
Well, good luck, hero.
The Litchfield Graveyard. Litchfield Graveyard. Wait. I was going the wrong way.
Well, I don't get it. The spirit of Nostro has haunted this place for as long as anyone can remember, but he's never caused trouble before. I'm telling you, it's like the dead are fighting a war back there. Us 5th Regiment boys have been keeping them in check, but something needs to be done.
Oh, the guild told us you'd come. Here, I don't know what's going on, but it's like the end of the world in there. But hey, now that you're here, we can get the whole thing sorted, right? I didn't join the 5th Regiment so I could stand around guarding graves all day. Oh, no, sir.
Guildsman, we meet once more. You reclaimed my weapons and armor and brought me peace. Now, I offer my soul in return. But I am Nostro, and mine is a warrior's soul. You must take it in battle so that I may stand proud among my comrades in the afterlife. My men have sworn an oath to protect me even in death. Only when they fall can I be harmed. Now, claim my soul with honor.
Oh, there's a chest right over there. I saw it. I just saw it. Yes. Yes. Can't believe I missed that. Can't believe I fucking missed. Thanos joined an army in a far-off land, and this was all that came back. Well, we'll beat the game. We'll beat the game. Because there's nothing that's like restricted to us for just beating the game.
The inscriptions say only one hero will be allowed to pass through the gate, and, hey, guess what? You're the strongest. I don't know what form Jack's going to take, but I don't think it's going to be small and furry, do you? Good luck. For all our sakes.
You're too late, little hero. Once more, too late. Come to the Bronze Gate. We have unfinished business.
Well, this is it. Suddenly all that running around after ships and souls seems like child's play, doesn't it?
The day has finally come. Many had prophesied that the opening of the Bronze Gate would mark the end of our world. You will prove them wrong.
It's been a long wait, but I knew you'd free me eventually. Yes, always the puppet. Don't you ever get tired of having your strings pulled? I am no mortal man. The gods and demons you fear and worship are as nothing to me.
It's just like the day that Oak Vale burned. I think that was the missing part of that line.
Existed for millennia. Possibly comprehend what I am.
Can't see.
Any idea how small you are to me now?
Destroy the mask. Whatever you do, you must not wear it. Wear me. And gods will envy your power. Can you hear me? It is vital you cast the mask away. Wear me, and the world will bow at your feet. Listen to me. Destroy the mask, now! Wear me, and you shall be immortal.
That's bullshit. No, when things promise immortality, it's a bunch of bullshit and lies.
It was a battle that will be talked about for centuries to come. The day the hero of Oak Vale slew the dragon Jack of Blades. The day the strange creature behind the mask was finally banished from this world. And this is where our tale must end. Though even the most hopeful of hearts knew the struggle between good and evil would never be truly over. As for what became of the guild and its heroes, that is a story for another time.
Alright. I'm rather satisfied with this. I really like how Fable set up their achievements. I have not found any other game that sets up their achievements the way that Fable, the way that the team behind Fable Anniversary set up these achievements. Like you have two different like pictures that you can earn. Like there's like for like the chicken one, for the one where you're like you defeat the brawler arenas, or play in the chicken kicking competition. Like that's a good example of that. I earned the chicken award. And that's how that is, because I wasn't gonna wait. I wonder if I can earn them both. I wonder if I complete the other one. Like, I'll get the more honorable of the two. Because that's what we hope, that's what I hope for. That's what I can hope for. I thought the credits were supposed to roll through. This is really fucking cool. I thought the credits were usually rolling through right here. I really like what they did, you know. Now we really get to see like the all of the murals. Yeah, anyways, Fable is definitely on my list of favorite games. I don't necessarily have like an exact absolute favorite. I feel like some games like are just more fun to play based off of just the atmosphere of things around, and so I mean, what's really the best game other than what's able to sate your boredom? Or, like, help you train your reflex times and shit. I mean, obviously have to do like real physical activity for that, but you know, video games are a really great way of not putting your body at risk, but also still teaching your brain and the rest of everything connected to that, how to like react, how you want it to react. Like you would obviously imagine, like realistically, how you would react to something realistic. So there's that, and then like we obviously have like video games that we get to play around with, that get to test our timing. If you're choosing those kind of games, these kind of games where timing is like key. Timing is definitely a thing. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm not evil. I did do that to Oakvale, though. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, I just ran through Oakvale, slaughtering the... I didn't do that. I didn't do any of that. That was some evil guy that I came in and saved them from. Yeah. That's gonna be the story of that painting right there. That mural, that... When they ask why is the bad guy given such a cool fucking spot on the wall if he was the bad guy and you defeated him, and we'll tell our kids because they already put it on the wall, and he's bound to that painting right there. And then stories and legends would be written, and then we would refer to this as where we came in. We're like, look, we saved everybody. We beat the dragon. The cloaked guy was the dragon. That's the story behind that one. It's not that I killed my imaginary sister and I earned the Sword of Aeons. See, because look, here we are helping Whisper defeat a dragon in the arena. And I chose the good path and I spared her. Obviously the people of Albion would have my back on this. They'd be like, yeah, I mean, that only makes sense. Oh my god. I haven't watched this in a long enough time that I'm kind of enjoying watching it again, actually. The HD graphics are absolutely fucking awesome, by the way. Through this whole game, I've just enjoyed that. I've been admiring it through the whole time that I've been playing. Even back when I'm also referring to when I was playing it on the Xbox 360. I was still just admiring the fact that the graphics were updated. And then it looks even better, I would say, on the PC. Yeah, I would. Yes. Nice. Let me free. Let me free. Let me free. Let me free. Oh, okay. I was just I was just thinking. Thought I was trapped. Alright, well, that was fun. Wait, hold on. Okay, alright. I think I'm done. We beat the game. I had fun. Quite a bit of fun here. Real quick. Just right before I go. We get out of the frying pan into your face. Express your feelings through the medium of frying pan. Legendary. Which ones didn't we have? We had that one. From the last one. For every choice and achievement. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, I got the fight click. That was the one. Oh, there's two different pictures, right? So there's... I'm remembering that part, right? Right? Well, if I'm not, doesn't matter. Either way, this was fun. I enjoyed this. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their night or day, whatever time it is for you. I'll see you all on the next stream. Peace out.